Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. So we're going to go ahead and look into what you do not see around you that's going to be revealed soon, okay? I like to do these readings every once in a while just so we can stay up to date and, you know, all that good stuff. So if that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box. That's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you are returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, so let's get into this. All right, I'm not going to do angel numbers today, but I will pull an animal message for us. But yeah, I just honestly don't feel like doing the angel numbers today, so we're not gonna do them. But anyways, we have the clean slate, the fresh start, the healing energy, the brand new, beginning that came out. Okay, this is like a blank page. All right, I feel like what some of you guys don't see that you're about to see is that a situation is healing. Now, this is not for everybody, but it feels like somebody around you might be healing. Somebody might be turning a new leaf. Somebody might be changing their ways here. Maybe this person was not always kind to you or didn't treat you well or something like that. But it is giving that energy for some of you guys that somebody could be healing from something that they've been through. Others of you, somebody could want to seek out forgiveness, okay? This could definitely be a family member. This could be somebody that you bumped heads with recently, like a friend, maybe a lover. It's going to be different for everybody, but it does feel like this is somebody who you just maybe felt like you would never be on the same page with this person because this person was very stubborn, unwilling to change, unwilling to admit that they had done something wrong or take accountability here. This person could have definitely been hiding from their shadow side, and now they're being forced to kind of see everything in that light energy, okay? And in the light, we have to be vulnerable. We can't hide anything. All your flaws, all your fears, all your emotions and desires, everything is going to be revealed in the light. So for some of you guys, there's somebody around you that is they're seeing that maybe they haven't handled something the right way, or something like that, okay? Now for others of you, I feel like there could be somebody around you, and I gotta be honest, I am picking up on people. Like, I'm picking up on energy around you that's people, things that you're not seeing that it's going to be revealed. It has to do with other people, okay? I feel like there's something here where somebody's having an epiphany. Somebody is having a breakthrough moment in their mind. They're putting the dots together, or they're connecting the puzzle pieces here when it comes to you, perhaps, or in regards to a situation. I'm almost getting like the light bulb turning on with this white energy here, like the bright light. It's like a light bulb effect, like suddenly somebody gets it, or something is clicking for somebody. And if this is something where maybe they can vocalize this to you, they're going to let you know that they figured something out, or they know how they feel, or they understand something now, or they've gained some kind of clarity or a brand new perspective or something like that, okay? Now, what I'm also getting, and this is less to do with people, and this is more to do with circumstance and opportunity, I feel like for some of you guys, there is a chance for a brand new start here. Okay, I'm sorry if you guys hear that rumbly. It's a big tractor that's all of a sudden coming down my road, okay? Which maybe ties into the reading somehow. Maybe something is about to be built up, or I don't know, dare I say tore down so you can build something up again. But yeah, it does feel like there's an energy here of somebody or a circumstance where it's like you're going to have a brand new beginning. You're going to be able to start over. And maybe you just were not expecting this. This was not something that was on your radar. There could be a relocation or a big move for some of you guys. You could be completely changing your career. You could be going off somewhere you've never been before, or involving yourself in a situation that you've never been involved in before, okay? It just feels like there's a brand new beginning. There's a brand new fresh start that you didn't see coming, or you weren't really aware that it was on the table, but it is about to be revealed to you, okay? Somebody could really want to reach out and work with you here. Somebody could have been like, yeah, there we go, right? The pinky promise. Somebody could feel very connected to you or very inspired by what you do. They want to invest in you. They want to build something with you. They want to work with you. Maybe for some of you guys, they want to be with you. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, but it does feel like there's something that's going to be offered to you, and it's going to feel like a brand new beginning, okay? Let's get an animal message here for Gemini for what they do not see that's about to be revealed. Okay, what does Gemini not see around them that's about to be revealed? We have the tarantula, guys. That is literally the energy of somebody making a choice. Okay, the tarantula is, and we hardly ever get this card, guys, but the tarantula is like the energy of somebody who is at a crossroads. This card almost gives me like a 2 of wands, 3 of wands type of feeling. It's like, I kind of know what direction I want to move in, or I kind of have landed on how I feel about something, but I really need to be clear before I can, maybe somebody's name is Claire, but I really need to be clear before I take that inspired action. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody around you that's in a deciding mode right now. Okay, they're weighing their options. It's either I do this or I don't do this, and maybe you don't see this. This could be because maybe this person hasn't stepped forward and revealed themselves. Maybe they've been following your work or following you for a while, and you had no idea that you were on this person's radar. For others of you, this just, this person is acting completely normal, or like there's not really anything that they're mulling over, okay? Or for some of you guys, if this is like a relationship, you could feel like somebody is really happy with the status quo right now. Like somebody seems really content with how things are going, but this could be somebody who's literally on the brink of like asking you to marry them, asking you to move in, asking you to be in a relationship with them, or to take something to the next level. This could be somebody who wants to ask you to work on something with them, or be a part of something. It feels very much like that. Okay, now I'm also getting the energy here too with this tarantula of the feeling of, again, you're going to have a choice that's going to be revealing itself to you, and you're going to need to make a decision. Spirit's saying there's no need to rush something. Okay, I feel like as humans, like we sometimes, everything is just so damn like critical, right? And we feel like we need to find the answers now, figure it out now, put a label on it now. But there's really this energy here of Spirit saying that we don't need to rush anything here. Take your time. That 3 of wands, 2 of wands energy. Allow yourself to decide. Allow yourself to figure out how you feel, what you truly want. Okay, because there's something here about this choice of once you go in, it's like it's hard to kind of go back, and nothing's ever going to be the same. It's giving that energy. Now with the snake on the bottom of the deck, and let's not deny here that the tarantula and the snake energy are 2 extremely misunderstood creatures that invoke a lot of fear in people. I myself do not really care for spiders. I don't like hate them or anything, you know what I mean? But I don't care for them, and spiders really scare me and freak me out. Now, as you guys know, I have a snake. I love snakes, but a lot of people are really scared of snakes, okay? So whatever this change is or this choice is could be really scary for whoever this is that you're involved with, or it could be really scary for you, okay? But with the snake energy, this is something that is like untapped potential that it hasn't been realized yet. There's again a blank page here, and we can draw whatever we want on this page. So I'm really getting that energy, guys, of this is something very significant, but it does invoke a lot of fear, and there is a need to kind of pause and allow yourself to figure out how you feel about something. Like, don't feel the need to rush, or don't feel the need to kind of come up with a decision right now. Like, say somebody wants to invest in a business with you, or wants you to relocate or move or whatever. It's like, you don't have to feel pressed to make a decision right now. Take your time, okay? So the tarantula, I'm excited about this because we really haven't gotten the tarantula much on this channel. So the tarantula says, at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma, a habit or routine from the past, may be sidetracking you right now from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows that you will choose wisely. When in balance, follows intuition. When out of balance, hesitates and over-intellectualizes, so overthinks things, right? to bring into balance daily journaling. And I find that that's actually so helpful, guys. Talking it out, writing it out, getting it out of you, and then actually being able to read it back or hear it back. It's almost like it helps bring things into perspective. So Gemini, what is about to be revealed to you that you don't see coming or that you don't see around you is that there's a crossroad up ahead, okay? There's almost here a choice where you have to prioritize life's deeper purpose or meaning for you, like path for you, versus maybe a superficial one, or one that maybe is very comfortable or safe, because again, the tarantula invokes fear, you know? So there could be a past routine, a past comfort zone that is really has the ability to sidetrack you from your path, from your destiny. Because it's so easy to just stay in our comfort zone. Even if it's not completely satisfying us or bringing us a lot of passion, it's safe. That's why it's a comfort zone. It's like a security blanket. I know the day to day. I know what to expect from this situation. I know where this is going to take me or what's going to happen. If I go that way, or I invest in this, or I make this choice, I don't know where this is going to lead me. I don't know what my life is going to look like. And that is scary, right? So there's a need here to refocus your attention in order to find true happiness. What would make you happy? Is it staying in your comfort zone, or is it going out of your comfort zone and maybe finding something great? Because what you could be doing right now, or what you could be involved in right now, could be good. But Spirit is saying here that there could be something that's greater, that's on the horizon, or could be being offered to you really soon, guys. Okay, so until you kind of make this choice inside, you're gonna find happiness and satisfaction to be a little fleeting, because you're gonna be at this crossroads. It's almost like they're giving me the energy of like a boat right here and then a boat right here, and you have 1 foot here, 1 foot here, and the boats are kind of moving apart, and you're doing the splits, you know, because it's like you want to be able to keep one foot in this world and 1 foot in that world, but it's like, no, you have to choose. You're or else you're gonna just fall, right? So there's this energy here of like, I need to jump on this boat, or I need to jump on this boat, but I have to choose. I can't kind of live both worlds or have a double life, or you know what I mean? It's really giving that kind of energy. It's really reminding me of like when I, you know, decided to move away from like my human job that was very stable and very financially secure, but also consumed my life and brought me a lot of depression and anxiety. Like I was not happy doing that job. You know, I really wasn't, and it consumed every aspect of my life, and I had to sacrifice. I wasn't able to do things that I wanted to do because either I'd be so dog tired that I just wanted to sleep, or I, you know, for whatever reason, I just wasn't able to do it, you know? And it's crazy too, because in that job, I worked in the public eye. I mean, I'm in the public eye here, but this is a more like close-knit type of energy. You really have to seek me out to find me. With that job, I was very much in my community eye, and everybody knew me, and everybody like, you know, and so I had to actually like really temper my choices. I couldn't do the things that I would want to do or look a certain way. Like I have a tattoo on my shoulder of the tarot suit. And I always had to cover it up. Like I never wore any kind of like short tank tops or cut off sleeves, because I didn't want people like looking at that tattoo and questioning it and it giving me like a bad image for my work. Like everything was consumed around my work, everything, you know, how I talked, how I acted, who I decided to entertain or be around, like everything was decided from that. And I came to this great crossroads in my life where I was just like, you know, Spirit is calling me in a different direction. I feel like I have a higher purpose. I feel like I have a higher calling or a deeper thing that I'm meant to delve into. And I can't do both. I was doing both for a while, but I wasn't being my true authentic self out in the everyday world, you know? Because I had like this almost secret life that I came back here and I gave you guys lots of inspiration, and I read tarot, and I, you know, dibble dabbled in shamanism and healing and things like that. But then like everyday life was just this corporate Jessica, and I am very proper and put together and politically correct, right? And I am anything but politically correct in my like true form, you know? So I had this choice that I had to make, basically. And that's kind of what I feel like is about to be revealed to you guys. You can sink into something that you know and that maybe is very palatable for everybody around you and for your environment and, you know, maybe even yourself at times. Or you can step into something great where your soul is calling you in this direction. Your soul is telling you this is what you're meant to do, okay? I'm sorry to go off on that tangent, guys, but it felt like it was really important that I helped you guys relate this to an actual circumstance, because I feel like that's what's happening. Now, I don't want to say that some of y'all could be seeing tarantulas, because that's not cool, but you never know. And for those of you that like tarantulas, hey, no offense here, right? Maybe some of you guys will see tarantulas or see spiders, okay? Maybe from a distance, okay? That's how I'm trying to see them. But it's this energy here, like when you see this, it is definitely a sign or a synchronicity of this reading of like, there is a choice that's to be made here coming up. You know, sink into what you've always known or step into the beyond and discover something great, okay? Whew, intense, guys, okay? So let's get some deeper messages here for Gemini. What do they not see around them that there's about to be revealed, Spirit? What does Gemini not see around them that is about to be revealed? Okay, we have the lighthouse that popped. Did something else? Hold on, guys. I could have swore something else popped. Yes, it was the horse. So Sagittarius energy, sage energy could be really significant. I don't know why I'm getting like sage energy off of this horse, but I'm kind of feeling like energy of like learning from life, you know, and taking those lessons and making actions, taking actions in regards to that, guys. So this really does feel like it's already echoing that tarantula energy, right? Because there's a light here that's appearing. There's a way, there's a new path, there's a new choice, there's a new way of being. There's stepping into your higher purpose or stepping into your calling here that is ahead for you. And this could feel like such a welcome sight, you know? I can only imagine, because I don't do boats, right? I am not like, I know I'm in Florida and we're literally surrounded by water, but I don't go on boats. They freak me out, okay? But I can only imagine what it feels like to be out there in the darkness and like maybe the waves are really crashing and things look uncertain and you're just not sure. And then all of a sudden that light hits from a distance and it's just like, wow, that is like, it's almost like a saving type of energy or a restoration or like a beacon of hope, like everything's gonna be all right. I feel like this is what's about to be revealed, okay? Or maybe it already has been revealed. You're just in this crossroads energy. You're like the true crossroads is coming up, right? Because maybe the closer you get to whatever this is, there could be something here where it's so far away right now that you're just like, I don't know what that actually is. I see it. There's a little twinkle, twinkle, glimmer, glimmer here on the horizon, but I don't know if that's a star. I don't know what that is. And as you get closer, you see, oh, this is actually a solid foundation. This is actually something that I can build off of or something I can depend on, something I can feel safe with. Now, here's the real choice. Do I get off of the boat and go into this, whatever this is for you, or to invest in this or whatever this is, or do I stay on the boat even though the waters are choppy and it's scary sometimes, okay? Or not satisfying or whatever. So there is this choice energy that I see here that's about to be revealed. And a lot of this could focus around some kind of wish fulfillment. That's the crazy thing. And it's so funny. I notice this a lot with like clients and personal readings. Like they'll come to me and they'll say like, I'm literally getting what I want. Why do I feel scared? You know? And I think it's because sometimes when we ask spirit or we pray for things or we try to manifest things, there's a part of our brain that actually truly doesn't really believe it. You know? Like there's like a hopeful thinking here or a wishful thinking that we have in regards to our deepest, truest desires and wants and needs. And, you know, some of us are so used to not really having things work out or going without that, like when something like this shows up, it's like, can I trust this? Can I believe that this is real? You know? And so, yeah, I feel like whatever this is actually connected to a deep wish that you have within your heart. Like this is something that you've actually really wanted. Maybe some of you guys even like picked a dandelion and blew it and like made the wish for this. Or maybe you like, I don't know, you came across a wishing well or you saw a shooting star or you blew out somebody else's birthday candles because it damn sure ain't Gemini season. Okay, so if you blew out some birthday candles, this was somebody else's birthday candles. But getting the energy here of like you made some kind of wish recently and or this is just something that's been in your heart, Gemini. Okay, feel like it's actually like here. And I feel like there's something here where it's like, again, you don't really see it at first, but the closer that you get to it, okay? Which is why Spirit's saying there's no need to make a decision right now. Wait, because the closer that you get to something, the more clear something is going to become. The bigger the picture is actually going to become. The more focused the picture is going to become. And this is something where then you're going to feel that pressure almost to make a choice. And the pressure might not come from an outside source. It very much feels like it's on your soul, on your heart, you know, because I know that when I left my my human job, as I like to call it, there was really no pressure from the outside for me to do it. Spirit was making things increasingly uncomfortable for me, right? Like, you know what I mean? And it did come down to the point where it was like, okay, I either quit now with dignity or I cuss everybody in this bitch out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and quit with dignity and with my head held high and not leaving myself in like a bad reputation, and I'm just gonna leave, right? So there could be something that's getting like increasingly uncomfortable, or the feeling will get increasingly uncomfortable, or there could even be a fear that maybe this is gonna slip out of your hands, you know? If a blessing like this, it almost feels like Spirit's not just going to let it sit around and wait for you. Like, I will bless somebody else with this if you don't want this, you know? So you almost might feel like there is a little bit of pressure here to make a choice. But whatever this is, it's like you're going to take action, and you're going to take action in a very confident way. Because when I think of Sagittarian energy, I think of confidence, you know? I think of somebody who wants to explore, wants to have adventure. Again, they're a deep thinker. They enjoy something different. They enjoy philosophies and experiencing new cultures and new things, and very open-minded energy when I think of Sagittarius. So it's almost like, maybe that's what you need to know, is that this is safe. And then as soon as you find out that this is actually something that could be really good for you, it's like you're going to be all in and invested, okay? Whatever this is, it's going to bring a lot of growth in your life, okay? Or maybe there was this energy you needed to grow to a certain point to be able to actually see this come in, okay? All right, let's see what else we have here for what is about to be revealed for Gemini that they don't see around them. Anything else? We have a message, okay? Message, okay? Now this message could definitely be coming from Spirit for sure, okay? Because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of synchronicities, a lot of signs. In fact, I'm getting like bells or like ringing or jingling noises that you can't figure out where it's coming from. It's giving like the energy of like two metal objects hitting together, and it's like a ting-ling-ling, ting-ling, something like that, and you can't, and maybe it's change in your pocket, or it's like a bell or a trolley goes by, or there's a wind chime, or there's something like that for somebody. Like there's audible signs here. Some of you guys could be hearing a lot of songs that are reminding you of this situation. You could definitely be seeing angel numbers here for sure. I'm getting also certain colors for somebody, like there's a color that's significant here. There could be dreams, or there could be visions. There could be certain smells. Some of you guys are going to have a certain smell come from the other side. So maybe like you have a grandmother that passed away, and she always used to bake an apple pie or something. You might smell that apple pie. Or maybe you had like a masculine energy that's passed away that used to always like smoke on a pipe or something. You're going to smell that tobacco pipe or something. There's something where you're getting almost signs, and that's why I said I was getting the energy here of like, this is what this is. This is the pull, right? This is the pull to something that's strange and unusual, something that's new, something that I'm not used to, something that does bring change to my life, something that I even question, how can this even work? I mean, it's a dang merman and a mermaid and a human. How is that supposed to work? You know? But yet here we are. You know, immersed in each other's worlds, feeling the pull, you know, so there could be something here where you're not, this could be talking about another person for some of you guys, but I kind of get the energy here where it's just like, this feels maybe like a little bit of an impossible situation, so, you know, but I'm a believer in everything happening for a reason, so I feel like if Spirit puts it into your path, it is possible. It's just that you might have to do the impossible, or you might have to think out of the box, or you might have to sacrifice, you know, or you might have to change things, and that's where this fear comes in. Now, some of you guys, what's going to be revealed to you that you don't see now is there is somebody that has very deep feelings for you. This person feels a very strong pull towards your energy, and of course, we know soul connections are not just one way, okay? They go both ways, and so you probably feel this pull too for some of you guys, okay? But there could be messages or conversation coming in about that, or If that's not like verbiage coming from this person, there could be again, signs from spirit about whatever this is that you feel a very strong pull towards. And that is really echoing what the tarantula was talking about. Feeling like you're pulled towards life purpose. Not that another person is ever your life purpose. I don't believe that, okay? I don't believe that you need anybody to complete you, but I do feel like you could have somebody that could be coming in that can complement you. Okay, somebody that will work very well with your energy, or somebody that maybe you're meant to create something with. Maybe you have a soul mission with this person, and so that's why you feel like this is part of your path, or you're being taken down this path, okay? So, you know, look, there we go. Okay, the pinky promise. And you know how I feel about pinky promises. Don't you never, ever, ever break a pinky promise. It feels like there's something here where maybe you made a promise with this soul, maybe in a different life, or maybe on the other side. Like there's a contract here, but I also feel like there's a contract here with spirit. Like this could be representing a person, this could be representing spirit. Y'all have to take it as it resonates for you, but it does feel like there's a promise here, or a soul promise, or a soul contract that needs to be fulfilled, or that is coming into play. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if you guys just saw that water. Accidentally spit when I was taking a drink. Okie dokie. So there's something I've never really noticed, her big ass watch. I don't know why I've never noticed it. Like, how could you not see that? You can see that thing from the moon. But there could be something here where there's divine timing that's coming into play. Like it was, you know, I had the time, and like I knew, like, you know, that when I was meant to meet you, or when I was meant to come across this opportunity, I was going to, but it had to be at a certain time. Like timing was very significant, or timing is very important in regards to whatever this situation is talking about, okay? The hawk energy, there's definitely a need here to have a deeper perspective when it comes to this, because again, if you look at just the surface level, it looks impossible, right? Like it doesn't look like something that is very realistic or whatever. So there's a need to kind of look at the deeper meaning of something, or how something could be feasible in your life, or how something can come together, why something has shown up, why something has appeared here. You know, and I'm a big believer in asking and you shall receive. So ask spirit for the answers, ask spirit for the confirmation or the clarity here, okay? Okay. We have a contract. Yeah, that's what I feel, guys. I feel like what's about to be revealed is like a contract here. Now, this doesn't have to be an actual legal contract, but this could definitely be like a soul contract, or something that, again, you are meant to fulfill. And I do feel like spirit is watching you like a hawk to see how you're going to handle the situation, or, you know, if your word is bond, is almost the energy I'm getting. Because for some of you guys, again, you wished for something, or you prayed for something, or you really wanted something, and then when spirit gives it to you, it's like, okay, are you going to take that? Because I have other things that I want to give to you, says spirit. I have other opportunities. I have other big paths and big changes and abundance and blessings that I want to bring in. But if you're showing me that you're not going to accept the things that you're asking for, it's like, do I give you the rest of these things? So there could be, I don't really believe that the divine tests us, but it almost like I'm getting a temperature check almost from spirit of like, where are you at when it comes to receiving what is good for you? Do you feel like you're worthy, or do you still feel like you're only worthy of a certain lifestyle, a certain person, a certain way of being, a certain, you know, whatever, okay? Because I feel like whatever spirit wants to bring in here is going to elevate you or level you up in some way. Okay, so if this is a job, or if this is a new business opportunity, or growth, abundant growth, or maybe an influx of cash or something like this, this is going to bring you to a new level in your life. And spirit almost wants to see, how are you going to handle that? Because I have so much more that I want to give you, right? I have so much more that is almost like available to you. I'm going to use the Vision Quest, because I was like, what deck do I want to use? Y'all probably never thought you'd see the day where I'd be choosing a different deck than the Everyday Witch Tarot. I know, that's my ride or die, but hey, you know, you gotta go with what you're feeling here. So let's see what this lighthouse and this horse is talking about, for what Gemini does not see around them that's about to be revealed. What is this lighthouse and this horse talking about? We have the grandfather. This is the Emperor energy. Okay, so Aries energy right off the gate, does not have to be. And then we have transformation, which is death, which is Scorpio. Okay, so yeah, there is literally a life-changing moment here that is about to be revealed to you, and that makes so much sense with the clean slate, because when I see this is like a reset, restart, fresh start, brand new beginning. It always brings like the full energy, or like a blank palette for you to paint whatever you want. Spirit is asking you to take some kind of leadership position or authority in regards to a situation. Now this could be an actual authoritative position, like a level up at work, or this could just be taking the reins of your own life and choosing what direction it's going to go. Okay, now the grandfather here is next to a buffalo, and buffalo talks about endurance and hardships of life, but also abundance and being strong enough to make it through any kind of uncertainties. As we talk about all the time, the buffalo runs through the storm because it knows that there's sun on the other side. The storms don't last forever in your life. Okay, so I feel like there is some kind of hope here that's about to be revealed, or there's a transformation of a situation or of yourself or of a person here, where it's suddenly like you feel like you can endure something, or you feel like you're up for the task, you're up for the challenge here, is what I'm getting with the grandfather. Also, that makes a lot of sense for that sage energy that I was picking up, that wisdom here, because the grandfather is an elder, right? So this is somebody who has an authority. This is somebody who they silence themselves and they listen to this person, you know, because they know what this person has to say is something that is very profound and very deep. So there could be something here where you're listening to maybe a person, but it could also be the voice of spirit. It could be the voice of yourself. It could be the wisdom that life has taught you. And whatever this is, it's giving you like the profound clarity you need to be up for the task. Like the way he's holding his staff there, and he's just looking ahead. He's got, you know, his endurance and all the fortitude that he's built up for himself. He's got the wisdom, you know, the sun is, I don't know, it's either setting or rising or something that's happening in the background. It just feels like he's up for the task. He's up for the challenge, is what this is giving me. Like rising to the occasion here. Okay, and I really like that this emperor is actually pictured standing and almost on the move, because a lot of emperors in tarot depict somebody like sitting down, and maybe even like a very fixed energy, a very stuck energy, very stubborn energy. But this is one of the most flexible emperors that I've seen. You know, like he's willing to take action where necessary. He's willing to put in the hard work, and that's what I see here. Okay. So yeah, and I definitely see that with that Sagittarius, that horse energy here, being willing to put in the work. And we have the moon being guided by your intuition, right? Letting your intuition help you make this choice. There's something here where the emperor, the grandfather energy, to me, it's giving somebody who's quiet, somebody who's observant, somebody who listens to what the trees are telling them and what the birds are telling them and what their soul is telling them, and you know what their discomfort is telling them, where they feel anxiety. Why is their anxiety speaking to them? What is this trying to tell them? I'm getting like a very deep thinker. We also have Pisces, Cancerian energy here. Okay, and some of you guys, there's something here about this moon and how it's like big and bright and it's almost like a spotlight, and then we have the lighthouse energy. I don't know, guys, it's almost feeling like maybe you were following your intuition, thinking that beacon on the horizon was something else, and then when you get closer to it, you're like, oh, this is what this is. So maybe you thought you were being led towards something, but now you see like, wow, I was being led towards something completely different. I had no idea that that's what this was. It's like plot twist, right? That's the kind of energy I'm getting from spirit. Like you thought this was the moon, but nah. Okay, this is this lighthouse over here. I don't know, there's something about that, guys. Okay, yeah, some of you guys, there's this energy here with the vision quest of maybe having visions about this, or having dreams about this, or an inner knowing, like a prophetic type of energy of like, I saw this coming, I just didn't expect it to actually materialize in front of me. Some of you guys might have done some kind of ritual or something, how she's banging her drum there and she's looking up at the moon, and like, you know, the drum is the heartbeat of the tribe, right? So there's something here where maybe you, I don't know, maybe you manifested something, guys. Because I'm looking at this starfish that's all around here, and the starfish for me talks about healing and regeneration, restoration, a restart, a renewal. So there could be something here with that, okay? Maybe some of you guys have, you know, maybe been trying to manifest this wealth here, this 10 of Pentacles, whatever this is that you're feeling drawn towards or that you see in the distance. It's like, this is going to bring a lot of wealth, or this is going to bring a lot of stability in. And you need to yeah, insight. You need to be very clear on where you want to move or what you want to happen here. We can't like, you know, be PUSSY-ing foot around here, as we say in the South. Okay, I don't want to say that word, but yeah, you can't be, you know, ussy footing around here when it comes to whatever this. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, you guys are probably like, just say the word, Jessica. But I feel like there's something here where it's like you really have to be sure of what you're, you know. They're giving me that scene from Zombieland where that guy's like, nut up or shut up. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So it's like time to put your money where your mouth is. And that's the kind of what I was getting in that energy of spirit, like kind of almost testing your temperature and being like, okay, well, I'm going to give you some that you really wanted for a long time. I'm actually going to offer this to you. What are you going to do? You know, some of you guys maybe are, again, speaking to the moon or calling on a higher power here to get some kind of insight in regards to what you need to do. Because again, we have this like beacon energy. Okay, something is definitely there at a distance that you're looking at and you're like, is this what I'm being led towards? Okay, what is this message in regards to here? Oh, and then on the bottom of the deck we had the Ace of Air. So yeah, you're gonna get this clarity. You really are. The closer that you get, like that's what Spirit was saying, the closer that you get to whatever this is, you will get that clarity. I hope this is making sense to y'all. Okay, because it feels oddly specific yet oddly general at the same time. What is this message? Okay. I'm hearing that song from Aaliyah. I'm writing you a 4-page letter and I enclosed it with a kiss. Something, you better read it on time or something like that. I don't know. Somebody could definitely be wanting to express something to you here, guys. Okay, somebody could be wanting to express their feelings or express where they see a business plan going or how they feel about something. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so what is this? What is this message energy that you don't see that's about to be revealed? We have the Mother of Fire. We have the Queen of Wands with the grandmother. That's the Empress. That's crazy because we have the Emperor out here and now we have the Empress. So for some of y'all, there's like a little bit of counterparty energy out here. I'm not going to lie, because with that, oh, it's not on the bottom of the deck anymore, but with that soul pool, soul connection thing that we saw with the mermaid and the human, it just feels like there could be something like that, guys. Okay. But yeah, if this is not talking about a connection, this is something that you've been ready to receive, because feminine energy is receptive, right? We talked about that with the masculine energy of going after something and taking some kind of action. And then we have the feminine energy here that is talking about being receptive. But the Queen of Wands is the most masculine of the queens for me. She is willing to take some kind of action once she sees that an opportunity has been brought to her, okay? She's forging something in the fire. She's creating something. She's manifesting something. This is somebody who is very stunning too, very attractive. This is the energy of like very magnetic, has a magnetic pull. There could be some kind of recognition that's coming towards you, or there could be something that you're literally drawing in just by being your authentic self here. Okay, so for some of you guys, you might get a message from somebody telling you that, you know, they're very impressed with what you do. There could be accolades, recognition, there could be a promotion, there could be a raise, there could be something like that that is coming in, where it's like whatever you do it very authentically, and somebody is hella impressed with whatever this is. So they want to offer you something with the Empress energy. This could definitely be a feminine energy reaching out to you for sure. For others of you, I feel like if this is some kind of emotional connection or something like that, somebody is very ignited. I feel like a little even turned on by you. They really like you, and they see you in this Empress energy where they see themselves in this Emperor, or vice versa, guys. Okay, so they see you almost like as a match is kind of the energy I'm getting here. Some of you guys could be getting news that somebody's pregnant, or that somebody's going to have a baby, or that you're going to be a grandmother or a grandfather. Okay, that is definitely for some of you guys. Can I get more clarity on this message? Did something pop? Yes, we have the Son of Earth. Yeah, so for some of you guys, you could be hearing about a baby or a birth of something, okay? But the Son of Earth is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest knight in the deck, right? But with this deck, I get different meanings because of the illustration, and I just feel like this is somebody who has something solid to offer. So this could definitely be some kind of financial opportunity or a commitment or something like that. Just because he's went out and he's foraged and he has like a harvest. That's like a mini cornucopia of blessings here that this dude is coming in offering. And it's like, I'm not coming empty handed. So for some of you guys, maybe somebody was to partner up with you or something like that, or connect with you in some way. And that's something that you don't see it, but it's about to be revealed. And I feel like this person is not going to come empty handed. Like this person wants to be able to offer something to you. They don't want to just come in and feel like they need to be taken care of, you know? The Knight of Pentacles is also talking about progress in regards to your financial opportunities or work, dedication, putting time, putting effort, putting energy into something, being very consistent here, okay? And this bringing in some kind of harvest. I do feel like there is a harvest that's coming in. And with the Knight of Swords, this person or this opportunity, they could want to strike while the iron's hot. Like this person could feel very like excited is almost the energy I'm getting. Like with the Knight of Swords, that's the fastest knight. So it's so interesting that on the bottom of the deck, we have the fastest knight energy, and then coming out, we have the slowest knight. So somebody is tempering themselves here when it comes to you. Somebody's not just like balls to the wall, going for it. Like there is this energy here of like, I'm going to be patient, I'm going to take my time. Or this could possibly be your energy when you get some kind of opportunity. That is definitely echoed with that tarantula energy that Spirit was saying of, you don't need to feel the need to like rush or make a decision now, or just go head first into something, even if that's how you feel inside. You feel like pressed, like I gotta make a decision, I gotta figure it out, you know what I mean? There's something here where you can take your time and you can see that this is something very solid. In fact, we like a slow burn, we like it slow, you know? We don't want to rush too much, because anybody who you guys know, like when you just follow your passions and just let that just completely take over you, it fizzles out really quickly. And though there could be a situation that you feel very passionate about, or somebody feels passionate about you, it's like you want this to be a smoldering thing. You want this to be a slow burn where you can develop that foundation, because the foundation is very important for anything, right? And it takes time to build a foundation. You don't want an architect or whatever that's going to come in and build a freaking 3-story house in a month. What? No. Like, cause did you even like double check or like, you know what I mean? Read any directions or level anything or wait for even the concrete to dry or the paint to dry? Like you just slap things on there, and that's how foundations fall apart. That's where we get that tower energy from. So there's a low and slow build that does have a lot of like passion or creativity that's driving it, but it's like we're taking this slow. Okay, so take that as it resonates, guys. And that's bringing actually a lot of inner peace. I know the Two of Swords talks about indecision, but in this deck, it clearly don't. And there's something here where that's actually helping you feel safer, that you're not feeling rushed, or that you're not feeling like you have to make this decision. Because again, that pressure will come on its own. When it's time for you to make the decision or make the choice, you're gonna feel that on your own, you know? What is this contract talking about for what Gemini don't see coming, but it's about to be revealed? Or is that what we're doing? It's what you don't see around you that's about to be revealed. What is this contract here for Gemini, gang, please? Okay. We have the chaos. Wow. That is crazy, because I was literally just talking about the tower. You know, it feels like in chaos, non-toxic chaos actually invokes change. Chaos equals change, you know, because change talks about movement. Change talks about a disruption in whatever is flowing, like very steadily, and then the change comes in and we get like a bump, right? That's the change. Or jumping onto a new timeline, that's the change. And yes, there is a mini chaotic moment that will happen. I feel like what Spirit is saying is that with whatever this contract is that you're feeling coming in, or that will reveal itself soon, there could be something here where there's a lot of things that are going to be going up in smoke. And I'm not trying to scare people, but it does feel like a complete change of your life is going to happen. We saw that with the tarantula energy. It's like things are not going to be the same. So what you knew is not going to be the same. And you could feel a little overwhelmed, or you could feel like, you know, a little stressed or anxious about something when it comes to that. But we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy underneath, and especially with the corn, because you guys know the corn is like sustenance. The corn is talking about the ultimate abundance when it comes to the tribe, because the corn feeds people and provides so much. So there's something here where you have to have something in your life break down, which we saw with the past stuff that could be holding you back from your purpose, from your future. Something will have to break down so you can have this new, solid, stable beginning that it's going to bring a lot of sustenance. It's going to bring a lot of growth. And with the spirit guide energy, you're going to feel very led. Like this is going to feel guided by spirit, or there's going to be some kind of like divine intervention or something here that's causing this to take place. Now, for some of you guys, there could be a literal contract that is falling apart. I mean, I don't know, you know? There could be something here where you're not expecting this, that somebody's going to pull out of a contract, or somebody's going to decide to not follow through with whatever you guys have already made a deal in regards to. This feels like a very much written contract, so a lease, a I don't know, a job opportunity or a job contract, something like that, guys. This could even be something with like a legality or a court thing or something here. But what Spirit is saying is that this is actually taking something away, dissolving something, and it's very much meant to happen because it's fostering that new beginning. Endings are nothing but beginnings in progress, right? So death is but a door type of energy, and we saw the transformation up here. So it feels like if there are any endings, try not to get into this chaotic, scared, anxious, like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? Everything's on fire. I don't know what to do, right? Try not to get into that energy, and try to keep the faith and know that if something is falling away, it is because something else is supposed to come together. Or if something comes in that has the possibility to completely change your whole life, it is because you're meant to have a new beginning. You know, there's lightning here that we see behind the stallion, which is interesting because we have a horse here. So horses could be very significant, guys. There's actually a horse here too, in this little picture in the back of her, I don't know, wherever she lives. But there's this lightning here, and the lightning talks about epiphany, clarity, bam, something coming right then, and there's no denying it. So there's something about that, guys. Let me get something else for this contract. This contract energy. I hope this is making sense to you guys. What is this contract energy talking about for what's about to be revealed to Gemini that they don't see? What is this contract talking about? Okay, we have the Son of Air. It wanted to come out with the Ace of Air. Now, I feel like something, it comes in very quickly, but there is almost like a clarity, and that's the balance, the temperance energy. That is exactly why, or I don't know if this is actually temperance or not, but that's kind of what I'm getting, is remaining very balanced with all of this seemingly chaotic and fast moving energy, because even good things can feel overwhelming. You know, it's like I was telling Patreon literally yesterday. Say you get, you start a business and then something pops off, or you get a new client, or you get a new job, and it's like all of a sudden your checks are like $70,000 and you have never had more than maybe $5,000 in your bank account. Let's just say that, okay? This is just an example, so it doesn't have to be taken literally. That can cause a lot of chaos and change and anxiety. Good things can cause anxiety. Say you've wanted to meet the love of your life, your true soulmate, and then you meet them, and like it's like, holy crap, I didn't actually expect this. Say you want to move across country, you want to relocate, and then that opportunity presents itself. That can be extremely scary, okay, and unsettling, even though it's actually good, it's inherently good, it's what you want. But it's still, there's an unknown factor, and there's also, again, a breaking down of that past life so that we can go into the future or into whatever this is. And I don't know, guys, let me know if you use this deck, if the balance actually is the temperance, because I'm almost wondering if the temperance is balance or if it's integration, only because of the alchemy. Because there's a card in here called integration. And I'm wondering if that's the temperance energy. And I'm not sure if this card actually, or this deck actually has like other cards that have just their own meaning. Sometimes decks have that. I wish I still had the guidebook to this deck, but that's long gone, okay? That thing sailed away. Or it was thrown away. I don't know. Yeah, I can't find the integration card, but there is a card here, and I'm wondering if that's Temperance. But either way, okay, it doesn't really matter, guys. I'm sorry. I'll get back on track. I just feel like there's something here where, I don't know where that card's at, but there's something here where you feel, oh, there it is. It's right fucking there. Jeez Louise. Integration. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's Temperance. I don't know. But I feel like there's something here where there is like an integrating type of energy, or there is like something here that you've alchemized, which is why we have that balance here. But either way, Spirit is saying that you need to remain balanced when this happens, okay? Can I get just a little bit of just advice for this? Because it feels like this is something that's very like critical or a little scary, and I just want to get advice on just this in particular. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom. So that is very much receptive energy, and this is allowing yourself to be grounded and stable and knowing that this is actually going to be really good for you, okay? I'm getting that energy very strongly, like you've manifested this or you've drawn this in. So this is something that is very positive, okay? Now if this has to do with a partner or somebody, this person is extremely nurturing. This is a very loving energy, a very open, a very gentle, receptive energy, and somebody who is quite abundant with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Damn. Let's get some birds. Advice and additional messages, please, for Gemini gang in regards to this reading. Advice and additional messages. Okay, we have the Pelican. That's a card we really don't see that often. Choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration here, okay? And then we have the Parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. So some of you guys could kind of be upset because there's people around you that aren't going to understand this or aren't going to be on the same page as you, and Spirit wants you to forgive them before it even gets out of hand. Like, forgive people for what they don't understand. You know, not everybody is going to understand the choices that you want to make for your life or what's best for you. This could also be this energy here too with the Pelican of maybe forgiving yourself for not making certain choices in your life. Because there could be this energy of like, I've screwed everything up before. I really don't want to screw things up again. And Spirit's saying that, you know, number one, you're probably not that same person anymore that you were when you first did this. But also number two, there's no such thing as failure. There's only lessons. There's only learning. There's only like, you know, growth behind failure. So there's this need here to not look at yourself as a failure or look at yourself as somebody who has made these mistakes that have really caused problems in their life, because you need to have the confidence to make this decision. You know, you need to be able to believe in yourself. So there's something here with that. What else do we have here? What else do we have here for Gemini gang? Advice and additional messages. We have two cards that want to pop out. We have the Owl. Your intuition is correct. So follow your inner wisdom without fail. Yeah, so Spirit's saying that, you know, you can trust your intuition, and it's hard sometimes to trust our intuition. Even for those who are extremely intuitive and you use your intuition, like say for me, example, like I literally use my intuition to help people all the time, or as my job, if that's what you want to call it. I more look at it as like a purpose or a calling, but if you want to call it a job, I mean, shit, whatever. Okay, that's how the government looks at it, okay? It is even hard for me to trust my intuition sometimes in certain situations, okay? So Spirit is saying that, you know, you can trust your intuition. You might hear an owl, or you might see an owl, and that could be very significant to let you know that you can trust your intuition. We have the Osprey. Your success is now at hand, so allow abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Yes. Like there's an abundant path ahead, an abundant opportunity ahead for you. There just is, okay? So allow it, because when, you know, Spirit's saying to allow something, that might mean that there's a little bit of resistance here. So Spirit's asking you to allow abundance, allow blessings to come into your life. Don't block your blessings here out of fear or out of past mistakes or transgressions or whatever, okay? We have the Oriole. That card has been coming out a lot. A new creative venture is on the horizon, so see it as a positive change. That's echoing that Osprey energy. If Spirit has to tell you to see something as a positive change, it might be because you're not exactly sure about this at first, or again, there's something that has to break down, there's something that has to fall away. There is a chaotic energy here, okay? And then we have the Magpie, last but not least. Now I will, and then we have the Kingfisher on the bottom. Now guys, I will note here that all of the cards except the pelican are facing in the same direction. And you know how I feel about that. When all the birds are going the same way, it's almost like you are seriously in alignment for something. But the fact that the pelican is what's almost stopping that flow, there could be something from the past that you're still holding on to, a hurt that's happened. Again, a choice that you feel like was dumb that you shouldn't have made. You don't want to make that mistake again. There's something here that needs to be let go of so that way you can truly step into this alignment. Now, the magpie says to reevaluate your priorities because it's time to let go of what you no longer need. Wow, well, I could have just read the card and we would have gotten that message. Believe it or not, even though I use these cards all the time, I still don't like remember them to heart, guys, okay? There's only so much I can fit up in this brain. I really don't like to hold on to stuff. But yeah, it feels like there's something here where you need to let go of something. There's a need to reevaluate your priorities. What would truly make you happy? We see that with the tarantula, right? What truly brings you happiness? What you truly desire deep inside, what you feel to be your deeper purpose in life. Kingfisher talks about prosperity flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. So when the Kingfisher comes out, it's like there is an opportunity, there's an extreme potential for prosperity to come in, but it might not look the way that you think it's going to look, you know? So again, there could be like a plot twist here, okay? All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Bye.